The yellow taxi is an icon of the metropolitan city of Kolkata. The era of app cabs and shuttle cars is relatively recent. Even today, around 26,000 yellow taxis continue to race through the streets of Kolkata. Just raise your hand by the roadside, and a taxi will stop. It can quickly take you to almost any corner of the city. People often complain about issues such as reckless driving or rude behavior by some drivers. Yet the residents of Kolkata still consider the taxi their own. But how many people know the history of these taxis? In today's video, I will share some interesting facts about the history of Kolkata's famous yellow taxis. First of all, welcome to my channel, and please don't forget to subscribe. The first taxis arrived in Kolkata in 1909. At the location where the French company's pharmacy now stands on Chara Road, there was once the office of the French Savage Company. It was this company that introduced the first taxis to Kolkata. These meter-operated cars ran from Chara to destinations such as Dum Dum, Barakpur, and Budge Budge. These small two-cylinder cars could carry only 2 passengers. The fare was 8 annas per mile. Painted in glossy black, these vehicles were the ancestors of Kolkata's modern taxis. Within a few years, the Indian Motors Taxi Cab and Engineering Company entered the business. Passengers affectionately referred to the company by a nickname because the registration numbers of all its taxis began with the same initials. The company had its garage on Mellon Street and operated around 80 to 90 taxis. Although most taxi drivers were initially Bengalis, people from other communities gradually became the main workforce in this profession. Like many businesses from the British era, Kolkata's taxi industry was declining after India's independence. Then, in 1957, the Hindustan Motors Company introduced the Ambassador car. It could comfortably accommodate 4 passengers. There was also enough space in the rear trunk for luggage, goods, and even large boxes. Within a few years, the model became extremely popular. And in this way, Kolkata's taxi service, which was on the verge of disappearing, managed to survive. At that time, taxis were painted in black and yellow. Black taxis operated only within the city, while yellow taxis traveled to destinations beyond the city limits. Gradually, the black taxis disappeared, leaving only the yellow ones behind. The yellow taxi eventually became a symbol of nostalgia for Kolkata. Despite objections from the Traffic Control Board, Kolkata's hand-pulled rickshaws survived for many years. Unlike the tram system, the yellow taxi was not removed from the city streets. Even after facing competition from app-based cabs and bike taxis, it would be unfair to say that business has become extremely poor. Several business changes have taken place in response to increasing competition. Nowadays, many passengers prefer prepaid taxis over traditional meter taxis. Drivers also use smartphones to navigate the city's roads. About 5 years ago, Hindustan Motors shut down its operations. However, the yellow Ambassador continues to preserve Kolkata's nostalgic charm. So, these were a few brief facts about Kolkata's iconic yellow taxis. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel.